first, let's start with Bree Groves in a crowded, busy room live from Washington, D.C. Bree, how are you doing this morning?
It is hustling and bustling here. This is part of Honor Flight. Just want to tell you that before we begin. So these veterans are getting to come to Washington, D.C. to see their war memorials, and all for free. The flights, the food, everything. But just take a look at the conversations that are happening around you. This is the most important part of this trip, in my opinion, and I am in awe over here because we were listening all night last night as folks were able to get together and really support each other, show love, and this is before we even get to see the memorials today. This is a jam-packed day, but Lauren Smith took a few minutes out of your day. You've already had me in tears this morning. This is a second-generation Tuskegee Airman, a Korean and Vietnam War vet. 266 combat missions you've been in
Vietnam.
And one of the most decorated in aerospace physiology.
Yes,
is
that's
that
correct.
And what are you looking forward to? I know you've seen a couple of the memorials, but what do you want to see and feel today?
Well, the rest of the memorials, I would really like to see them, and I feel honored to be part of the Honor Flight. I have an uncle who was in his 90s. He was a World War II out of Florida. He went, and he told me, he says, you ought to go on this because you got all this combat time. You should go. And I found out we had it in Colorado Springs, and I applied.
We're so happy you're here, but we say, oh, the excitement, it's going to be great. We're going to see all these memorials. And truth be told, this can be really tough for people.
Well, when I went to the Vietnam Memorial twice, I lose it.
Yeah.
Because there's a gentleman there, and when I talk about it, I lose it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of waterworks. Yes. We're just going to say that as this is happening.
Of course, there's a gentleman there. His name is Carter P. Luna, and I met him as a captain in 1952. He's on the wall, and at Peterson Air Force Base, the physiological training unit is named after him.
Well, that's incredible.
Yeah, and that's where I retired from. And he got shot down, and they never found anything of him. So he's MIA. And I know when I go back, I'm going to lose it again.
And that's okay, though. That's okay, and you're among those that understand. And it's a sort of closure, I feel like.
Yes.
Something I'll never fully comprehend, but something that is, if you get to stand back, you feel so honored to be able to see while you guys are watching this. And yesterday was a beautiful day as we headed into the airports, the flags and the cheering. And
it's, for us guys, Vietnam era, we weren't like that much, especially 68 and the 60s, we weren't like that much. But me being a career type, I did what I had to do for my country.
Yeah.
And
we appreciate you.
Flying over there and for 3 years, I did it and said, this is what I do for my country.
And I hope you do feel honored on this trip,
truly.
Oh,
Yes, I really do.
And we have a jam-packed day. We're going to bring you right along with that. In fact, we'll be on the bus in about an hour, and I think we're going to try to get you guys along that ride too, because it is just it's a beautiful experience. But for now, I'll toss it back to you, Ira.